Okay, Kate, this is just to show you how to get in to sort out Eamon's website emails should anything go wrong while I'm lost in the outbacks of the Amazon jungle, as Hayden thinks is going to happen. Right, what I've done, I've set you up a sub account in my TSO host. So TSO host is where we host all of our websites. So what I thought I'd quickly do is show you how best it works in terms of what to do. So if Hayden contacts you and says, right, the emails aren't working or whatever, then all I do is go into TSO host, log in, and go to their support as a chat, online chat thing, which is pretty quick. So if I click on here, I can show you what I've done. So I've set you up a sub account on this address. So the info at and the password, which I shall send to you in an email, and then we'll log into that, and it will give you limited access. So, for instance, all the services where all the websites, and there's about 100 odd websites hosted, won't be available. But what is available is tickets and support. So if I go to support and tickets, in this area, you can either open a ticket, which I very rarely do these days. What I tend to do is go to the chat. So when I click on the chat, it will then pop up, and you just start with your name, select support, and then hit submit. What they will ask you for in most cases, just go back to the home, is the support PIN number. So basically you ask them a question, they go, well, can we just have your support PIN number? And I just literally just lift it. What I tend to do now is don't even wait for them to ask me. I just literally copy it, and then one of the first things I do, so if I put in here sales, support, submit, so that'll come up, they get notified, and what I tend to do is I just click and paste the support pin and send it, and then it just speeds things up. Just going to close this now. Do you want to end the conversation? Yes, I do. And I find with the chat, it's pretty quick. You put it up there. You just literally tell them what's the problem. If it was like an email problem, and then I'll just go, right, can we just check the emails are okay for Hayden at coastservices.co.uk. Having a problem sending or receiving, can you please check? They will go back. Then I would tell you things like, the inbox has been blocked, and that usually happens because, like for instance, recently one of the team was working on their computer. The box came up in Outlook, that irritating box that comes up and says enter your username and password. But quite often when that comes up, they haven't seen it, and they're still typing, and invariably when it pops up, the cursor goes straight into the password box. So without them realizing it, they've typed in some letters into the password box. They see it, and instead of just hitting cancel, they hit OK. That then changes the password name, which then doesn't correspond with the password that's logged into the server, and therefore it blocks it. And it's just a matter of either resetting the password or getting them to, and taking it from there. But that is the best way to deal with it. If anything was to happen, then just get in touch with the chat people and tell them what the problem is, and they invariably will sort it out. Okay, and that's it. And obviously, if any other things that need to be done or need to be checked, then just give us a call. I'm sure I still be able to get a phone signal in the Amazon jungle. Okay, cheers.